In the far future, there was a big space academy called Starbridge Academy. This academy was not on Earth. It was built on a floating station between many planets. Here, students from different worlds came to study together. Humans, aliens, robots, and strange creatures all learned in one place. The galaxy believed this school would create the next great leaders. But inside this beautiful place, fear also lived because of one student. His name was Raxer. Raxer was from the planet Kraven. He was tall. His skin was dark blue. His eyes were red like burning fire. His muscles were strong like metal. Everyone knew him, not because he was smart, but because he was cruel. He liked to scare others. He liked to show his power. He liked to break pride. When Raxer walked in the hallway, students moved away. No one wanted trouble. No one wanted pain. Teachers tried to control him. But Raxer was from a powerful race. So many teachers stayed quiet. They were afraid of problems. They were afraid of his family. So Raxer became more bold, more rude, more dangerous. In the same class, there was a human girl. Her name was Lena Carter. Lena was small. She was thin. Her hair was black. Her eyes were calm and deep. She always sat in the last row. She never spoke much. She never fought. She never complained. She only studied. She only listened. Many students did not notice her. Some even forgot she was there. To them, she was just a weak human girl. But Lena did not care. She had learned something long ago. Silence is sometimes stronger than noise. That day, Class 9A was learning about gravity systems. Professor Zarn, an old alien teacher, stood in front. He had 4 arms and gray skin. He was writing formulas in the air. Different planets have different gravity, he said. Humans come from Earth. Earth has strong gravity. Some students laughed. Raxer was one of them. He leaned back in his chair. He looked at Lena. He smiled in a bad way. Strong gravity? Raxer said loudly. Then why are humans so weak? The class became quiet. Lena looked at her book. She did not reply. Raxer stood up. He walked slowly to her desk. Each step was heavy. Each step made sound. Students held their breath. Hey, little human, Raxer said. Do you even understand this lesson? Still, Lena said nothing. Raxer hit her desk with his fist. Bang! The sound was loud. Answer me, he shouted. Professor Zarn looked nervous. Raxer, please sit down, he said softly. But Raxer ignored him. He leaned close to Lena's face. You are always quiet, he said. Are you scared? Some students looked away. Some secretly recorded. No one helped. Lena slowly closed her book. She raised her head. She looked at Raxer. Her voice was calm. I am not scared, she said. Her voice was low, but it was clear. The class was surprised. Raxer laughed. Not scared, he said. Then prove it. Raxer pushed her chair. It fell backward. Lena fell to the floor. Gasps filled the room. Raxer! Professor Zarn shouted. But it was too late. Raxer stepped forward. He raised his foot. I will teach you a lesson, he said. Something changed in Lena's eyes. For the first time, fear was gone. Something else appeared. Focus, memory, pain, strength. She slowly stood up. Dust fell from her clothes. She did not cry. She did not shout. She only looked at Raxer. You should stop, she said. Raxer laughed again. Or what? He asked. Will you cry? Students waited. They thought Lena would run. They thought Lena would beg. But she did not. She took one step forward. Then another. Raxer felt strange. For a moment his heart beat faster. But he pushed that feeling away. He raised his hand. He attacked. Raxer's fist moved like lightning. He had beaten many students before. He knew how to hurt. He knew how to win. But this time was different. Lena moved. Not fast. Not slow. Perfect. She turned her body. She caught his wrist. The class froze. No one spoke. No one breathed. How? Someone whispered. Raxer tried to pull back. He could not. Her grip was like steel. Let go, he shouted. Lena looked at his hand, then at his face. I trained under Earth gravity, she said quietly. You did not. She twisted. Crack. The floor under them broke. A loud sound filled the room. Students screamed. Desks shook. Walls trembled. Raxer lost balance. He fell on his knees. His eyes were wide. "What are you?" he whispered. Lena released his hand. He fell forward. Bang! The floor cracked more. Dust rose. Alarm started. Red lights flashed. Professor Zarn collapsed on his chair. He could not believe it. The weak human girl had stopped Raxer. Security robots entered the room. They surrounded them. "Remain still," they said. Raxer was shaking. Not from pain. From shock. His pride was broken. His power was gone. Students stared at Lena. Now, they saw her differently. She was not weak. She was not small. She was strong. Very strong. But Lena did not smile. She did not feel happy. She only felt tired. She remembered her past. Earth. Training centers. Heavy suits. Running under strong gravity. Falling. Standing. Crying. Standing again. Her father's voice. Strength is not for hurting others. Strength is for protecting yourself. She looked at Raxer. He avoided her eyes. "I told you to stop," she said. Her voice was soft, but strong. The principal was called. News spread fast. Videos went viral. Students whispered in halls. The human girl. She broke the floor. She defeated Raxer. Raxer was taken away. Lena was asked to wait. She sat alone in a white room. Her hands were shaking now, not from fear, from release. All the pain she had hidden was coming out. After some time, the door opened. Principal Hargun entered. He was tall and silver-skinned. "Lena Carter," he said, "do you know what you did today?" "Yes," she replied. "I defended myself." He looked at her, then smiled. "You changed the school." Lena looked confused. "I did not want trouble," she said. "I only wanted peace." Hargun nodded. "Sometimes," he said, "peace comes after courage." Outside, Raxer sat alone. He stared at the ground. For the first time in his life, he felt small. He felt weak. He felt ashamed. And somewhere deep inside, he felt respect for a quiet human girl who showed him true strength. The white room was quiet, very quiet. Lena Carter sat alone on a metal chair. The walls were smooth. The lights were soft. But her heart was not calm. It was beating fast. Boom, boom, boom. She looked at her hands. They were still shaking. Not because she was scared. Because she had held her power for too long. Now it was free. And she did not know what would happen next. She closed her eyes. She tried to breathe slowly. In out, like her trainer had taught her on Earth. But today was different. Today, everyone had seen her. Her secret was no longer hidden. Outside the room, the academy was in chaos. Students filled the halls. They whispered. They pointed. They watched videos on their screens. "Did you see that?" She broke the floor. She stopped Raxer. Is she a soldier? Is she dangerous? No one talked about homework. No one talked about games. Everyone talked about Lena, the quiet girl, the human, the one who defeated the strongest bullied. In another room, Raxer sat alone. His wrists were wrapped in light bands. They healed bones, but they could not heal pride. He stared at the wall. His red eyes were dull. No fire, no anger, only confusion. "How did I lose?" he whispered. He remembered her face. Calm, focused, not angry, not afraid. That hurt him more than pain. He had always believed one thing. Strength means power. Power means respect. But Lena had shown something else. She was strong, but she did not want to hurt. That idea scared him. 2 guards stood outside Lena's room. They were tall robots. Silver bodies. Blue eyes. They did not speak. They did not move. They only watched. After some time, the door opened. Principal Hargun entered again. Behind him was another person. A woman. She wore a dark uniform. Her hair was short. Her eyes were sharp. Her name was Commander Elira Stone. She was from Earth Defense Force. She trained special human students. Like Lena, Elira looked at Lena carefully. From head to toe. "You grew stronger," she said. Lena stood up. Commander, she replied. Her voice was respectful. Alira smiled a little. But also careless, she added. Lena lowered her eyes. I had no choice, Lena said. He attacked me. I know, Alira replied. But now the whole galaxy knows you. She turned to Hargun. This can become a problem. Hargun nodded. Or an opportunity, he said. They all sat around a round table. A screen turned on. It showed videos from the classroom. Different angles. Different students. Every move was clear. Raxor's attack. Lena's defense. The broken floor. The shock. Alira crossed her arms. Many races will not like this, she said. They already fear humans. Now they will fear them more. Lena looked worried. I never wanted that, she said. I just want to study. Hargun leaned forward. Lena, he said kindly, do you know what the school really is? She shook her head. It is not just a school, he continued. It is a test. A test for peace. Different races learn here to live together. If fear grows, peace dies. The room became silent. Lena felt heavy inside. Is this my fault? She asked softly. No, Alira said. It is the system's fault. It allowed bullying. It allowed silence. And silence creates explosions. She looked at Lena. You were that explosion. Meanwhile, something dangerous was growing. On planet Kraven, Raxor's home world, his family watched the video. His father, General Kravos, stood in a dark room. He was huge. His voice was deep like thunder. Raxor lost to a human? He said. Yes, sir, an officer replied. Kravos clenched his fist. The galaxy is laughing, he growled. This cannot stay. He turned to his screen. Prepare challenge. If humans want to show power, we will answer. Back at Starbridge Academy, the next day arrived, but it did not feel normal. Security was everywhere. Drones flew above. Guards stood near doors. Students walked quietly. No jokes. No laughter. Only tension. Lena walked to class. People moved away, not because they hated her, because they were unsure. Some admired her. Some feared her. Some envied her. She felt lonely for the first time. In Class 9A, seats were full, but no one talked. Raxor's seat was empty. Professor Zarn entered slowly. He looked tired. Good morning, he said. Few replied. He cleared his throat. Today we will not study. Students looked surprised. The council has sent a message, he continued. A screen turned on. A symbol appeared. Kraven Empire. Then General Kravos appeared. His face filled the wall. Students froze. My son was humiliated, Kravos said. By a human. This is unacceptable. Murmurs filled the class. I demand a formal challenge, he continued. A fair fight. In the academy arena. One human. One Kraven. No weapons. No tricks. Only strength. Silence. Then he looked straight at the camera. I choose Lena Carter. Gasps filled the room. Lena felt her heart stop. Professor Zarn stepped back. This is madness, he whispered. The screen turned off. Students turned to Lena. Some looked excited. Some looked scared. Some looked sorry. Are you okay? A girl asked quietly. Lena nodded, but inside, she was not okay. Later that day, Lena sat in the training room. Heavy metal walls. Gravity control system. Alira stood in front of her. The challenge is in 3 days, Alira said. They want to break you. Not just physically, mentally. Lena clenched her fists. I won't run, she said. I know, Alira replied. That's why I trained you. She pressed a button. Gravity increased. Suddenly, Lena felt heavier. 5 times Earth gravity. Her knees bent. Her breath became hard. Again, Alira said, remember who you are. Lena started running. Slow, painful, but steady. At night, Lena lay on her bed. She could not sleep. She looked at the stars outside her window. So many worlds, she whispered. Why is peace so hard? She remembered her mother. Kindness is strength, her mother used to say. She remembered her father. Never bow to fear. Tears filled her eyes. but she wiped them. I will stand, she said, for myself, for humans, for everyone who is afraid. In another part of the academy, Raxer trained too. He was angry. He was ashamed. He hit walls. He lifted heavy weights. I will win, he growled. I must win. But inside, he was afraid, because he remembered her eyes. Calm, unbreakable. 3 days passed quickly. The arena was ready. Millions would watch. Different planets, different races. One fight, one truth. Lena stood at the entrance. Her suit was simple. No weapons, no armor, only her strength. Elira stood beside her. Whatever happens, she said, you already changed history. Lena smiled, a small smile. I'm not done yet, she replied. The gates started opening. Light rushed in. Crowds roared. 2 figures walked forward. One human, one alien. The challenge had begun. The arena was huge. It was bigger than any stadium on Earth. Thousands of seats floated in the air. Millions watched through screens across the galaxy. Different colors, different species, different worlds. All eyes were on one place. The center of the arena. The floor was made of black metal, strong enough to hold tanks, strong enough to survive wars. At least, that was what everyone believed. Lena Carter walked forward. Her steps were calm, slow, controlled. She wore no armor, no weapons, only a simple training suit. On the other side, Raxer entered. The crowd reacted loudly. Some cheered, some roared, some hissed. Raxer was bigger than before. His muscles were tight. His eyes burned with anger. He hit his chest and shouted, "This ends the day." The sound echoed. Lena stopped at the center. She looked small next to him. Many viewers laughed. Is that the human? She looks fragile. This will be quick. But some stayed silent. They remembered the classroom. They remembered the broken floor. A floating drone moved between them. This is a formal challenge, a mechanical voice said. No weapons. No killing. Fight until surrender or knockout. The drone moved away. A loud horn sounded. The fight began. Raxer attacked first. Always first. He rushed forward like a storm. The floor shook under his steps. He swung his fist with full force. Enough to break bone. Enough to kill. Lena moved. She stepped aside. The punch missed by inches. Wind rushed past her face. Raxer did not stop. He attacked again. And again. Punches. Kicks. Power. The crowd cheered. Lena kept moving. She did not strike back. She watched. She learned. She waited. Why is she running? Someone shouted. Is she afraid? Commander Elira watched from the control room. Her hands were tight. She is measuring him, she whispered. Raxer grew angry. Fight me, he shouted. He jumped high. He slammed both fists down. Boom! The floor cracked. Dust flew into the air. Lena jumped back. Her breath became heavy. The gravity felt wrong. Different. Stronger. She looked around. Something had changed. The arena system spoke again. Gravity level adjusted. It said, Planet Kraven standard. The crowd cheered louder. This was Raxer's home gravity. Lighter. Faster. Perfect for him. Lena felt her body lift slightly. Her steps became too light. Her balance shifted. Raxer smiled. You feel it now, he said. This is my world. He attacked again. Faster this time. Stronger. His fist hit her shoulder. Lena flew back. She hit the floor and rolled. Pain shot through her body. Gasps filled the arena. Get up, someone shouted. Lena pushed herself up slowly. Her shoulder burned. Her heart raced. But her eyes stayed calm. Inside her mind, memories returned. Earth. Training halls. Steel floors. Red warning lights. Gravity increase. A voice would say, 5 times. 10 times. 20 times. She remembered falling. Bones aching. Lungs burning. But she always stood again. She whispered to herself, this is still light. She touched her wrist. A small device blinked. Hidden. Silent. Commander Elira's voice echoed in her memory. Never turn it off unless you must. Lena took a deep breath. Raxer charged again. This time, Lena did not move away. She stood her ground. She raised her arms. They collided. Boom! The sound was loud. Shock waves moved across the floor. Raxer pushed. Lena pushed back. The crowd went silent. How is she holding him? Someone whispered. Raxer's eyes widened. He pushed harder, muscles shaking. Lena's feet sank into the floor. Cracks spread, but she did not move. She whispered softly, Earth standard on. Click. Everything changed. Lena's body became heavy. Very heavy. The floor screamed. Metal bent. The arena lights flickered. Raxer felt it instantly. His push failed. He stumbled back. What did you do? He shouted. Lena stepped forward. Each step cracked the floor. The gravity around her felt wrong. Oppressive. Crushing. The crowd gasped. This is impossible. She's changing gravity. No, Elira whispered. She is returning home. Raxer attacked again. But now he was slow. His movements felt heavy. His arms shook. Lena moved faster than before. She dodged. She struck. One clean punch to his side. Raxer flew back. He hit the ground hard. Boom! The floor broke. He struggled to stand. His breathing was loud. Heavy. What are you? He growled. Lena looked at him. I am human, she said. We are born under weight. She walked closer. We grow under pressure. She remembered her people. Miners. Builders. Farmers. Soldiers. All fighting gravity every day. Raxer roared. He forced himself up. He attacked one last time. All power. All pride. All anger. Lena waited. She turned. She grabbed him. She used his weight. She slammed him down. The floor exploded. Metal shattered. Dust filled the air. Silence. When the dust cleared, Raxer lay in a crater. He could not move. His chest rose slowly. He was alive, but defeated. Lena stood over him, breathing hard. Her legs shook. Her body screamed, but she stayed standing. The drone returned. Winner, it said. Lena Carter. Human. The arena was silent. Then slowly, applause. Not loud, not wild, respectful. Lena turned off the device. The heavy feeling left. She almost fell. Medical drones rushed to her. Commander Elira ran forward. She caught her. You did it, Elira said softly. Lena shook her head. No, she replied. We did it. She looked around. Aliens. Humans. All watching. Not with fear. With wonder. Raxer opened his eyes. He looked at Lena. His pride was gone. His anger was gone. Only truth remained. You were stronger, he said. Lena nodded. But strength without control destroys, she replied. She turned away. The crowd stood up. Across the galaxy, something changed. Beliefs broke. Old ideas cracked. Humans were no longer weak. They were heavy. With history. With pain. With strength. High above the arena, leaders watched. Some smiled. Some frowned. Some planned. One thing was clear. The balance of power had shifted. And this was only the beginning. The arena was full. Thousands of people were sitting in the air seats. Millions were watching on screens. Different planets. Different races. One place. One fight. Everyone was waiting. In the center, two fighters stood. On one side was Lena Carter. Small. Calm. Silent. On the other side was Raxer. Tall. Strong. Angry. Dangerous. The floor under them was made of special metal. It was very hard. It was made for war. No one believed it could break. A flying drone moved between them. This is a fair challenge, it said. No weapons. No killing. Fight until surrender. The drone moved away. A loud sound filled the arena. The fight had begun. Raxer attacked first. Like always, he ran forward like a wild beast. His steps were heavy. Boom, boom, boom. The floor shook. He punched with full power. Enough to break bones. Enough to kill. Lena moved. She turned her body. The punch missed. Wind touched her face. Raxer attacked again. Kick. Punch. Elbow. No rest. No mercy. The crowd cheered. Finish her. Show him, Raxer. She can't win. Lena kept moving. Left, right, back, side. She did not attack. She only watched. She only learned. She waited. Some people laughed. She is scared. She is running. She will lose. But Commander Lyra did not laugh. She watched closely. She is studying him, she whispered. She is preparing. Raxer became angry. Stop running, he shouted. He jumped high. He slammed his fist down. Boom! The floor cracked. Dust flew everywhere. Lena jumped back. Her heart beat fast. Her shoulder hurt. Her legs felt weak. But she stood. She did not fall. Suddenly, a voice came from the system. Gravity changed a Kraven level. The arena shook. Everything felt lighter. This was Raxer's home gravity. Perfect for him. Bad for Lena. Raxer smiled. You are my world now, he said. He attacked faster. Stronger. One punch hit Lena's arm. She flew back. She rolled on the floor. Pain filled her body. The crowd gasped. Get up. Don't give up. Lena pushed herself up slowly. Her arm was burning. Her breath was heavy. But her eyes were still calm. Inside her mind, memories returned. Earth. Training halls. Heavy suits. Red lights. Gravity X10. Gravity X20. Pain. Sweat. Tears. Falling. Standing. Again. And again. Her father's voice. Earth makes us strong. Her mother's voice. Never fear pressure. Lena touched her wrist. A small hidden device was there. She whispered, Not yet, wait. Raxer rushed again. He tried to end it. He used all his power. Lena stopped running. She stood still. The crowd became silent. Why is she not moving? She's tired. Raxer punched. Lena blocked. Boom! Shockwaves spread. They pushed each other. Raxer growled. Lena's feet went deep into floor. Cracks spread. Metal bent. How is she still standing? Someone shouted. Raxer pushed harder. Lena whispered softly. Now, Earth mode. Click. Suddenly, everything changed. The air felt heavy. Very heavy. Like a mountain. The floor screamed. The lights flickered. Some people felt pressure in their chests. What is happening? System error? No. Raxer felt it. His body became slow. His arms felt like stone. His legs shook. He stepped back. What did you do? He shouted. Lena took one step forward. Crack. The floor broke. Another step. Crack. She looked different now. Not angry. Not proud. Focused. Strong. Calm. This is Earth gravity, Lena said. My home. Raxer attacked again. But he was slow now. Heavy. Weak. Lena moved fast. She dodged. She punched. One clean hit. Raxer flew back. Boom! He hit the ground. Dust filled the air. He tried to stand. He failed. His breath was loud. His eyes were scared. How are humans this strong? He whispered. Lena walked closer. Because we live with weight, she said. Every day. Every step. Every dream. She remembered miners. Workers. Farmers. Soldiers. All fighting gravity. All standing again. Raxer screamed. He used his last strength. He ran. He jumped. He attacked. All pride. All anger. All fear. Lena waited. She turned. She grabbed his arm. She used his power. She threw him down. Boom! The floor exploded. Metal broke. A huge hole appeared. Silence. Dust slowly cleared. Raxer was lying in the hole. He could not move. His chest moved slowly. He was alive, but defeated. Lena stood. Her legs shook. Her body hurt. But she did not fall. The drone returned. Winner, it said. Lena Carter. Human. For a moment, no one spoke. Then, clap, clap, clap. Slow applause. It became louder. Stronger. Respect. Not fear. Not hate. Respect. Lena turned off the device. The heavy pressure left. She almost fell. Elira ran and held her. You did it! Elira said. Lena smiled weakly. We did it, she replied. Raxer opened his eyes. He looked at Lena. No anger, no pride, only truth. I was wrong, he said. You are stronger. Lena nodded. Strength is not for bullying, she replied. It is for balance. She walked away. Across the galaxy, people watched. Old ideas broke. Humans were not weak. They were trained by gravity, by pain, by life. They were strong, but controlled. High above, leaders talked. Some were afraid. Some were impressed. Some were planning. The future was changing because of one quiet girl. From Earth, Lena looked at the sky. This is only the start, she whispered. The arena slowly became quiet. The fight was over, but the story was not. Lena Carter stood near the broken floor. Lights were still flashing. Medical drones were flying. Security teams were running. Reporters were shouting. Her ears were full of noise, but her mind was empty. She felt tired, not only in her body, in her heart. Commander Elira helped Lena walk. Easy, she said. Don't push yourself. Lena nodded. Her legs were weak. Her hands were cold. The power she used had taken much energy. They entered a quiet room behind the arena. White walls, soft light, medical bed. Lena sat down. A robot scanned her body. No serious damage, it said. Extreme fatigue detected. Elira smiled with relief. You are safe, she said. For now. Outside, the galaxy was exploding with news. Screens everywhere showed Lena's fight. Human defeats Kraven warrior. Earth gravity secret revealed. New power in the galaxy. People argued. Some praised her. Some feared her. Some hated her. Some admired her. Social networks were full. Videos were shared millions of times. Lena's name was everywhere. She had become a symbol, without choosing it. In the council hall, powerful leaders met. The room was huge. Floating chairs. Golden walls. Star maps in the air. Representatives from many planets were there. Kraven Empire. Solar Union. Nebula Alliance. And Earth Federation. They all watched Lena's fight again. Silence followed. Then voices started. This is dangerous, said a tall alien. Humans are too strong. They hide their power. How can we trust them? Another leader replied. She only defended herself. She did not attack first. A Kraven officer stood up. Our warrior was humiliated. This is an insult. We demand punishment. The Earth representative, Director Miles, stood calmly. She followed the rules, he said. She saved herself. If you punish her, you punish justice. The room became noisy. Arguments. Shouting. Threats. Fear was growing. Behind the scenes, dark plans were forming. In a secret base, far from the academy, a group watched the news. They were called the Void Circle, a powerful shadow organization. They sold weapons. They created wars. They hated peace. Their leader, a masked man, smiled. Humans are strong, he said. Good. Strong tools are useful. Prepare phase 1. Screens turn on. Data about Lena appeared. Her training, her family, her past, everything. She will be our key, he whispered. Back at Starbridge Academy, Lena tried to live normally. But nothing was normal now. When she walked in halls, people stared. Some bowed. Some moved away. Some whispered. Some took pictures. She felt uncomfortable. She missed being invisible. She missed silence. She sat alone in class. Professor Zarn tried to teach. But students were distracted. They kept looking at Lena. Is she really that strong? Can she fight armies? Is she dangerous? Lena heard everything. Each word hurt. One day, a small alien boy sat near her. His name was Tycho. He was weak, often bullied. He looked nervous. Lena, he said softly. Thank you. She looked surprised. For what? She asked. For showing them we are not toys, he replied. For showing bullies they can lose. Lena smiled gently. That's why I fought, she said. Not for fame. Tycho nodded. You are my hero, he said. He ran away shyly. Lena felt warm inside. That night, Lena received a strange message. No name, no source, only words. You are in danger. Trust no one. Her heart beat fast. She showed it to Elira. Elira's face became serious. This is bad, she said. Someone is watching you. Security was increased. Guards followed Lena. Drones watched the room. But danger does not always come from outside. Sometimes it hides close. A new teacher joined the academy. His name was Dr. Virex. Tall, thin, always smiling. He taught advanced combat theory. He was kind, helpful. He praised Lena often. You are special, he said. You can change history. You deserve more. Lena felt strange. Something in his eyes felt cold, but she ignored it. She trusted too easily. One evening, Dr. Virex invited Lena. I want to help you train, he said. Private session, secret techniques. Lena hesitated, but Elira was busy, so she agreed. They met in an old training hall. Lights were low. No cameras. No guards. Only silence. Why here? Lena asked. Privacy, Virex replied. He smiled. Then suddenly, the doors closed. Locks activated. Red lights turned on. What is this? Lena asked. Her heart raced. Virex's smile disappeared. You are coming with us, he said. Hidden soldiers appeared. Dark suits. Energy weapons. Void circle symbol on their arms. Lena stepped back. You lied, she said. Yes, Virex replied. But for a reason. You are too valuable. We will sell you. Or use you. Lena clenched her fists. I will not go, she said. Virex laughed. You are tired, he said. You cannot fight now. Gas filled the room. Lena coughed. Her vision blurred. She fell to her knees. Sorry, hero, Virex whispered. Game over. At the same time, alarms rang in the academy. Security detected missing signals. Elira ran. Find Lena, she shouted. Guards rushed. Cameras searched. Nothing. Lena was gone. She woke up in darkness. Cold metal under her body. Chains on her hands. A small light above. Where am I? She whispered. A voice came from speakers. Welcome, Lena Carter. It said, to your new home, to your cage. She closed her eyes. Fear tried to enter, but she pushed it away. I survived gravity, she whispered. I survived pain. I will survive this. Her eyes opened, full of fire. Far away, Elira stood in the control room. Her fists were shaking. I promised to protect her, she said. And I failed. Director Miles placed a hand on her shoulder. We will get her back, he said. No matter what. Ships were prepared. Weapons were loaded. Allies were called. A rescue mission began. In her dark cell, Lena remembered her parents, her training, her battles, her values. They can take my body, she said, but not my will. She pulled against chains. Muscles burned. Bones screamed. But she did not stop. Slowly, very slowly, the metal began to bend. Outside, stars moved. Fleets gathered. War was coming, not for power, not for pride, for one girl who carried the weight of Earth and the hope of many worlds. Darkness filled the room. Cold metal walls. No windows. No sound. Only slow breathing. Lena Carter sat on the floor. Chains were wrapped around her wrists and ankles. They were strong. Very strong. Made to hold monsters. Made to hold heroes. But Lena did not feel like a hero. She felt tired. She felt lonely. She felt scared. Still, her eyes were not empty. They were burning. With hope, she closed her eyes. She remembered Earth. Blue sky. Green fields. Wind on her face. Her mother's smile. Her father's voice. Never give up. Never bow. Never lose yourself. She opened her eyes. I am still here, she whispered. I am still human. She pulled the chains. Pain filled her arms. Metal cried, but it did not break. Not yet. Far away, in space, ships gathered. Human ships. Alien ships. Old enemies. New friends. All together. Because of one girl. Because of one story. Commander Illyra stood on the main ship, the Starblade. She looked at the star map. Lena's location blinked in red. Void Circle Base. Hidden inside an asteroid. Protected by weapons. Protected by fear. This is suicide, an officer said. Then we died trying. Illyra replied. She is family. Raxer stood nearby. He wore simple armor. No symbols. No pride. I want to help, he said. I owe her. Illyra looked at him. For a moment, she was silent. Then she nodded. Welcome, she said. Don't betray us. Raxer lowered his head. I won't, he replied. Inside the asteroid base, scientists watched Lena. Through glass. Through screens. She is strong, one said, but she is only human. We will break her, another replied. A voice came from above. The masked leader. You don't break diamonds, he said. You shape them. He looked at Lena's image. Prepare the core chamber. Guards entered Lena's cell. They unlocked her chains. Stand, one ordered. She stood slowly. They pushed her forward. Through dark halls. Cold lights. Metal doors. She felt weak, but she stayed alert. She counted steps. She watched corners. She memorized paths. Her training never slept. They reached a huge room. In the center was a glowing machine. Blue energy. Moving rings. Power cables. What is this? Lena asked. The masked leader appeared. This is the gravity core, he said. With your body, we can control it. With it, we control worlds. Lena's heart sank. You want to use me? She said. Yes, he replied. For peace through fear. That is not peace, she answered. That is slavery. He laughed. History disagrees. They connected wires to her suit. Energy flowed. Pain exploded. She screamed. Her body shook. Her mind burned. Stop, she cried. Accept it, he replied. Become more. Tears fell from her eyes. But then she remembered. Earth, gravity, pain, survival. This is nothing, she whispered. She focused. She breathed. She resisted. The machine started shaking. What? A scientist shouted. She is fighting it. At the same time, Illyra's fleet arrived. Attack positions, she ordered. Lasers fired. Explosions filled space. Asteroid shields broke. Ships crashed. Soldiers entered. Go, go, go. Raxer led one team. For Lena, he shouted. They fought through halls. Energy blasts. Smoke. Fire. Inside the core room, alarm screamed. Intruders, someone yelled. The masked leader turned. Finish the process, he shouted. Lena felt power building. Too much. She screamed again. But this time, it was not pain. It was strength. Her suit cracked. The device on her wrist glowed. Earth mode maximum, she whispered. Boom. Energy exploded. Walls cracked. Machines broke. Guards flew away. The gravity core shattered. The masked leader fell. No. Impossible, he shouted. Lena stood, floating, surrounded by light. Not angry. Not proud. Peaceful. Strong. Illyra and Raxer entered the room. They froze. Lena, Illyra whispered. Lena slowly landed. The light faded. She fell. Illyra ran and caught her. I'm here, she said. You're safe. Lena smiled weakly. Took you long enough, she said. Raxer laughed softly. I ran fast, he replied. The base began to collapse. Evacuate! Illyra shouted. They ran. Explosions followed. They jumped into ships. The asteroid broke apart. Fire filled space. Then silence. Days later, the galaxy changed. Void Circle was gone. Their secrets exposed. Their leaders arrested. Peace talks restarted. Trust slowly returned. At Starbridge Academy, a ceremony was held. Flags from many planets flew. Students gathered. Leaders watched. Lena stood on stage. Simple clothes. No medals. No crown. Principal Hargun spoke. Today we honor courage, he said. Not power. Not fear, but heart. He turned to Lena. You showed us the best of humanity. The crowd applauded. Lena stepped forward. She looked at everyone. I am not special, she said. I was scared. I was weak. But I stood. You can too. Silence. Then cheers. Raxer approached her later. I'm sorry, he said, for everything. She smiled. I forgave you long ago. They shook hands. Different worlds. One future. That night, Lena sat by her window. Stars shined. Quiet. Beautiful. Elira joined her. What will you do now? She asked. Lena thought. Study, she said. Help others. Live. Elira smiled. Sounds heroic, she said. Lena laughed. Sounds human. Far away. Children watched her story. They trained harder. They believed more. They stood taller because of one girl who carried Earth in her heart and kindness in her hands. The galaxy learned a lesson. Humans are not strong because they fight. They are strong because they endure, because they care, because they never give up. And so, a new era began. Not of fear, not of war, but of respect. End of story.